Hey everyone, so I'm basically here in ChatGPT and I asked ChatGPT if I had to redesign an app with AI, which app should it be, right? So he gave me Duolingo, Reddit, Calm or Headspace, LinkedIn, Amazon. So I ended up choosing Reddit. Um, why not? I think it, the whole point of this video is to kind of redesign an app that's already, live, an existing app, and basically redesign it with AI and kind of use as many prompts as I can to kind of get it to a place where it's like really, really nice design, right? Maybe if that's going to take 20, 50, 100 tries, 1,000 tries, I don't know. Let's see how long it's going to take. But we're going to do Reddit, right? Reddit UX hasn't kept up with modern personalization trends. An idea curated feed by interest cluster. So it's giving us some ideas of what to do. Um, and I'm basically going to use this tool called MagicPath to basically design this new Reddit. So inside of MagicPath, I am just basically creating this new, editor, this new project. And what we're going to do is we're going to create a new, so we have this components thing. We're going to create a new component and we're going to get this and try to feed it this, right? We're going to feed it first. Give me one paragraph summary explaining what Reddit is. So based on what, ChatGPT tells us about Reddit, we're going to feed that into MagicPath so it can give us like a base design of what it understands from this one paragraph explanation. So thanks for the background. How can I help you design something related to Reddit or its features today? So it understands what Reddit is. Let's go and get this. Reddit's design language is utilitarian. Blah, blah, blah. Let's give it some more fluff. And great summary. Would you like me to design a Reddit-inspired component, like a postcard or a comment thread using this design language? Okay, so I like this answer. I'm just gonna say, I want you to design Reddit. So would you like a homepage feed, a single post view, or a specific feature like the sidebar or comment section to start with? I'm just gonna go ahead and take a screenshot of this and I'm gonna say, let's do the homepage view, right? So let's go back into MagicPath. Let me just drag in the screenshot into here. Let's design the homepage feed, right? Click on enter. And it's nice because it can read the image. Great choice. I'll design a Reddit style homepage feed with a left sidebar, central post feed, and a right sidebar for recent posts. So it's going to take a few seconds to actually cook up a design for us. In the meantime, I'm just going to basically tell you what we're going to see next. So we're going to see some options once this is finished. And my goal here is just to, in the span of like, let's say 30 minutes, an hour, finish up a nice design, like a nice redesign for Reddit. So as you can see, it planned the design, created the header bar, which is this up here. So this is one component. The sidebar left, the feed main, which is the one in the middle, sidebar right, and creating Reddit homepage feed, right? So it's basically creating the content now. So let's see how that looks like. And now it should be building up the project. Wow, look at that. So it built Reddit and we can see, and we can, since this is MagicPath, everything is interactive, meaning you can already start scrolling. You can start selecting different things. Some things are not going to be, we can search for something here. We can click on one of these. Nothing opens now because we've just designed this homepage. But we can eventually design different things, right? And we can add more features. So that's the cool thing. And we could kind of compare the two. I have the real Reddit on the side. And over here, what I can do is I can just select this and drag this like this. It does look kind of like this. We have the best over here. We can basically filter like this as well. Let me just zoom in a little bit. We have these other views that don't really work yet. Like for example, the list, card view, classic view, compact view. Do they have the same thing? They only have card and compact. I want to see how compact looks like. Okay, compact looks like this. And card would look like this. right? So right now it's at a card view, and we can filter between different types of hot, new, top, best content. And we have the side view over here, where we can basically see our recent subreddits that we've visited. Let me just grow this up like this and get it like this. All right, so what are the things that I can fix now? So I do like the idea. I think that the nav bar has some potential. I like this profile widget, but going back to Reddit, and actually let me just move this in here. Going back into Reddit, I do feel like this is a little bit more intuitive. We have the logo, we have the search in the middle, and then we have these things on the side. And let me try to go back into MagicPath and kind of create different variants. I'm actually interested in that. So let's create auto variants, which basically we don't use any type of keywords. We could use like create them in an 80s style or in an iOS style, right? In this case, I'm just gonna leave it like this and let the AI decide how it's gonna look like. And while these load, I'm basically going to edit these components. So for example, we can see here that we can edit some of these sizings. We can, for example, grab this input, or we can say edit with AI. Let's just remove that 1L, generate, and then I wanted the input basically to go to the left, align to the left of that div. So let's see if it does that. And in the meantime, you can see that already things are starting to generate. You can see some new type of design style where this is white and we have like a gray background kind of. This one is also a little bit different. We do see that we have these ratings at the top now, and this one has a different type of middle feed. And if we just go like this, we can see that we have the right feed. I forgot to expand that as well. I want to see how that looks like. So yeah, we get these different types of views of Reddit. And this is just after our second prompt, right? I mean, we didn't even prompt this one. We just asked the AI to give us some variants, right? So now what we can do is we can start creating more variants out of this, or we can just go one by one and kind of iterate, right? So let's actually create more variants, and I want to use the prompt here. So we could do it like in an Airbnb style. So give the overall design language an Airbnb look and feel, right? Click on submit. And if we compare this to the one that was just generated, that we, generated this variant off of, you can see that it does grab some, similarities from this one. As you can see, like this main feed seems to be looking the same over here. And we can create some more variants. Like we can say like, make it look more like Uber dark mode, right? Just get this variant. And while we, wait for these other design generations to come up, what we can do is we can go ahead and add these types of, these special features that ChatGPT recommended us with, right? So curated feed by interest clusters instead of subs. So you can go back into MagicPath and we can, what we can do is we can get this, we can copy this, right? And we can paste it over here, paste, bring that down here, and we can ask the AI to basically deselect, and we can ask MagicPath to basically create a curated feed by interest clusters instead of subs, right? So maybe that's not a good one because I don't really understand. AI summarizes hot debates, or okay, we can add like some type of AI feature, or add an AI feature that summarizes hot debates or threads or daily threads. Yeah, let's just submit this and let's make it pop. Perfect. And while it's making it pop, you can see that they've generated this Uber style. It's like more of a, dark mode type of thing. It's not looking final yet. We still have to fix some things. So as you can see, all of these buttons seem to be dark, right? There's like this dark mode type of text over here, and the text color, you can see it's white. Let's just make it, it was black. Let's just make it white now. So like this, making sure that it's like that. Click on save. We can also do the same down here. So let's just get this edit component, make sure that these have a text color of white. I want to click save there as well. And same thing down here. We have the span, text color white, and we want to save that. And we probably have some type of icon. We're going to make that white as well. We can already start seeing the other variants. This one looks a lot, more like Airbnb in terms of colors, right? You get this like salmon color over here. We can also test the responsiveness. Yeah, I mean, it still looks like Reddit, but with this design touch of Airbnb. And what I love about MagicPath is that you could, use this AI in multiple components at the same time. So what I can do is I can ask MagicPath, I can say, so here it says change this color scheme to blue, right? Make it more modern looking, add a search feature. So let's say change the color scheme to orange, right? Click on submit. And now that's gonna load up and we can go down here. And this is the one with the AI. So we asked it to add this AI feature. AI summarizes hot debates or threads daily. So we can say add a chat feature to, let's see, add a chat feature to this AI summary card. Click on period, send. Awesome. Add a simple chat box under the AI summary card so users can discuss or ask questions about the daily debates. Awesome. We can also try doing make this fill width so it fills the entire width over here. So now we get this more of an orange design, which is looking great, right? So that's cool. Let's scroll down over here and we get this Reddit homepage feed with the AI daily debate summary. Now we get this chat so we can ask, hi, say send. Welcome, ask me anything. That's an interesting question about today's debates. Let me analyze the discussion patterns. All right, so it's kind of a small little chat bubble. I want the user to be able to kind of expand on this and make it full screen or something, or make it like a pop-up. So give the users the ability to make the chat full screen, right? So let's just start, go step by step. Next thing that I want to do is I want to maybe add a real API key here, right? So we can use something like ChatGPT, Claude. We can maybe let the user choose between these different LLMs. And in the meantime, I can choose these different variants and experiment on different types of, other pages. We have like flows. So I can just go like this, create a flow and describe the new component, right? Let's put like the explore page like that. And we go back to this design and we can, for example, just see, we can write something, hi, click on submit, and we can put this full screen like this. Looks awesome. And we can just continue typing stuff and it continues answering us random stuff. But, it's a cool little feature to have that we can fill up the screen. And this is kind of the way how you build in MagicPath. You just go step by step. And then on another one of these variants, what we can do is we can, start experimenting on other types of components inside of this page. Like let's say add a mega menu for our app, right? Let's make it very vague like this just to see what MagicPath creates. But again, it's better if you are as specific as possible. And in this one, I want to create the popular page. So create the popular page, answers page, and explore page, right? Let's give it these 3 homeworks. So awesome, I'll create the different pages with matching layouts and navigation. Awesome. So all of this is running, and now we just gotta wait. And as these load, we can see the ones that are already finished. So for example, this one with the mega menu, right? I can go over here, zoom in, and basically just go like this, and we can see that we're getting this nice mega menu that would eventually change different tabs, right? And that's kind of what we have to do next, right? Make it able to change these different tabs, because right now we can't. We can hover over these things, but we can't click on them. We can click, we can hover over this create button, but we can't really create anything. So we need to start, asking MagicPath to create these different views. So I'm going to go ahead and do this create one. So give the user the ability to, or let's say like this, when the user clicks on create in the nav bar, give users the ability to compose a post, right? So while that's going, let's check on the other ones. So this one should work. So I can, for example, create a custom feed and write like something random like this. And you can see that it's over here. We can delete it as well. What I also like is if I click on the search Reddit, we have, our past searches, and we have like trending today. So I can take a screenshot of this and give this to MagicPath as well to, build off of that nav bar and make it look like this. And for example, here for this create one, I can say when the users click on create on the nav bar, a pop-up should pop out where users can select the community and have a formatted text field to write their post on, right? So let's submit that. And at the meantime, we can go to these other places, still kind of loading. So we're starting to get different views. I, for example, asked it to make it more of an Apple style. I really like this one on the right, but you can see that there's different things that we need to kind of fix here, right? I like the bento grid that it's creating. In this one, I like this that it's made over here, right? It has like these different views, but they don't change, but they would change if we asked it to. I would like to put the search bar in the middle of the screen. And for this one, we can just get some of this text and edit the text size to be much smaller. Yeah, something like this looks nice. That looks actually really nice. Oh, again, you have to save it, right? So let's just go back to, what was it? Let's see, base. Yeah, base, and let's click on save. And we do get this in the middle, which is nicer, much nicer. I think this is kind of like my favorite one for now. It's like my favorite design for now, I would say. What we can do is we can even copy this, paste this again over here to the right, and give this like a dark mode view. Make this dark mode. I'm also interested to see what happens if we say, make it look more modern, right? So if we go back here, click on this, make it more modern looking, click on submit, and we get a really nice dark mode view, right? Pretty much the same as this, just change it to dark. And then what we can do with this is we can copy this, paste it on the side, and we can say make the UI more minimalistic. And what we can do is we can, again, copy this, paste it. Let's put it like underneath, and let's get artistic. So let's say make the design system in the style of, I don't know, Picasso. See if something cool happens. So yeah, give your design system a bold, geometric, Picasso-inspired look. Okay, interesting. So I want to see if this works with other types of people, like maybe some type of director. So let's just bring this down here and say, make the UI more Batman styled. Gotham-inspired Batman look. Think dark background, sharp contrast, and yellow accents. Cool. Let's get this one again, the one that I like. Copy this and let's paste it. Let's put it up here somewhere. Let's start making some other versions based on this light mode. So let's go here. Let's say make it more of a Minecraft style. I put Minecraft. Okay, it understood me. And then we can paste again. And I'm gonna just put this other one up here and say make it more of a Bauhaus style. And for the minimalist view, we get something way more minimalist, as you can see. Not the best design, but very vague prompt that I gave it just to make it more minimalist, and it looks like this. The Batman one looks pretty cool. You get these Batman colors, like this blue gradient. You can see it has like some blue gradient, it has this yellow as well. The post combined with these two colors. So it's pretty interesting to see this. And this is the Picasso style, cubist. Nothing special, but it's just interesting to see what AI thinks, you know, what AI generates when you give it some type of prompt like this. And I also told it to make it like in a 90s style, and it looks like this, right? With this weird, you know, I don't even know what to call it, like this display type of effect. And we have these different views like this. It also has like some weird scroll effect, but you know, it's pretty interesting to kind of see these different styles. Like this is like a Reddit from the 90s. And this one is actually more of a Minecraft type of style where it has a very similar font. It looks like you're playing in there, like in the game. This is like kind of like the earth. This is like the grass and all of that. Basically, you have your different sections. You can search for stuff. You can type, and it keeps that similar font. So yeah, pretty cool. You can create all of these different styles for different app ideas that you want to kind of redesign or design for your own use case, right? But yeah, that's pretty much it from my side. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. It's pretty fun. If you have any more questions or comments, please feel free to comment that below. I'd be more than happy to, you know, read them and meet you guys basically. So yeah, guys, hope you all have a wonderful day. Thank you so much for watching. Goodbye.